A group of maize farmers is asking the federal government not to lift the ban on the importation of the commodity into the country, as this will further affect local production. Arise correspondent Chinaemerem Joseph tells us more.
Gathered in this room are farmers who have tagged themselves the Maize Council. They are drawn from the Maize Association of Nigeria and the Maize Growers, Farmers and Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. They have convened this meeting to condemn the demand by some groups seeking government's approval to import maize, sourcing for finance through the country's official foreign exchange market. This is in spite of a ban by the CBN on the importation of the commodity in July last year. The Maize Council believes this is unnecessary and will further affect efforts to boost local production.
Importation of maize grains into the country at this crucial period will serve as disincentive to maize production. Maize farmers and food chain system in the country. We believe that not agreeing to maize importation will aid not just attaining food scarcity, food security as a nation, but also in creating job opportunities.
Any step you take in importing maize will adversely affect the livelihood of these people whose lives, the school feeding of their children, their survival, their health survival, their educational survival depends solely on this.
Certain factors were identified to be responsible for the demand to import maize. One is the current high price of the commodity, which they blame on the COVID-19 pandemic. Another is hoarding by some agents, which resulted in what the council called artificial scarcity. The maize farmers think that all these issues will only last for a short period, as they have been able to develop a strategic framework to ensure massive production of the commodity within the country.
The associations have the capacity to grow enough maize to support both industrial use and local consumption. We're not sleeping on ours, we're not resting, we are tinkering day and night to see to it that maize price comes down to a measurable price that can enable the industrial users and local consumers to have access to it in a good price, and at the same time give value to our farmers.
The price of maize will come down because they are going to reposition the commodity action, and then also they will not allow these people that are holding the maize everywhere. I'm sure that our Maize Council, that we are working together with them as a stakeholder, will be involved in this repositioning or restructuring.
The Central Bank of Nigeria has in the past few years channeled a huge amount of its intervention funds to the production of maize and other commodities along the value chain locally. Just recently was a plan to release about 300,000 metric tons of maize grains from February into the market to cushion the adverse effect of the price hike and scarcity. The Maize Council banks on this intervention as they work hard to bring down the price of the commodity in the next 4 months and also boost local production from 8 million to about 25 million metric tons before the end of this year. Chinaemerem Joseph, Arise News.